Atomic batteries are key to the game in Atomfall. These things will help you access the end game area of the Interchange and will also help you find some of the best loot available in-game. Now today we're going to go over all of the locations in-game that you can find them, as well as some that are tradable. You will need these things to progress through, and we're going to start off in the starting area of Slatendale and work our way round until we get to Casterfell Woods. If that sounds good, subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video and stick around for much more Atomfall content. So our first battery is located in Slatendale here at the Interchange. Now you're going to want to just head straight up to the doors and head on in. You'll be able to get into the Interchange as soon as you start the game. You don't have to wait, which I find really strange. This is like end game area, but you can come here as soon as you possibly can and whenever you want. It's great to explore and there's loads and loads of good stuff down here, but it is a tough area. Now the keycard that you were given right at the start is for the Interchange, so you just want to head straight up here and then pop the keycard in here. And there we are. Your modified keycard allows you access to pretty much everything. And once this is open, relatively simple. Do bear in mind though that when you go through here for the first time, this will be empty. There are no bandits or anything in here, but once you come through again the next time, because you've opened it, there will be bandits. Now as you come through, pull this lever to turn the power on. Once the power is on, head straight down all the way to the back of this. Go straight under there. Keep going straight, don't turn down any of the alleyways. You won't have any batteries or enough weaponry to deal with anything just yet. But keep going all the way. Once you've got that power on, that will then enable you to open this door with a modified keycard. And this is the central processor of the Interchange. Now don't worry, the story doesn't end there. You can't finish it that quick, but you will find your first atomic battery here. Now for your next battery, you're going to want to come over this end here of Slatendale to Molly the trader. Now you can trade with her to get a battery, or if you're really that desperate, with pretty much anyone else in the game, you can kill them and take their inventory. Now you will have to go for a bit of chit chat with her, but she'll give you a lot of good stuff. Early on, she's one of the best people to speak to early on in the game.
If you've got out to trade.
Now as you can see, she has the atomic battery, but she's going to want a lot for it. I'd recommend bringing her Molotovs. She loves Molotov cocktails for some reason, does not like bandages. So you're going to need to pretty much trade your soul with Molly to get any of the stuff that you really want.
Whoa, now that's nice. Very good.
Now, on completing the trade with Molly, she will give you information about a vicar that she also sold an atomic battery to. So for that, you're going to want to head into Wyndham Village. Next up, we are in Wyndham Village, and this time we're coming to the church, which is at the back of the village just here. And, well, it looks like a church. I don't know how I can be more descriptive than that. But you're going to want to come in here. If you've been to Molly first, she will have given you the hint that will lead you here to speak to the vicar who has one of the atomic batteries. So we're going to go inside and speak to the vicar and try and obtain his key. Now, if you really want, you can just kill the vicar. You don't have to obtain his key, but that's completely up to you. And as you can see, you're going to be drawn into a little bit of funness by dead dudes.
These are awful times. Please, tell no one. I know how it's vital the military don't learn of this.
Well, see, it's good, because...
How did you... You're very well informed, I must say.
Now, if you've already been to Molly and she's told you that, you will be able to use that. But if you haven't been to Molly yet, then you may have to keep your silence or see what he can offer you. So once you've got the key off the vicar, you want to turn around and head towards the back of the church. Hit her right here and just go up these stairs. Follow it all the way up to the top. And then come out onto this sort of pew here. And then there is the chest, which has the atomic battery and a fruitful trade. Next up, we're in Skethermoor, and you can get the next battery just here at the top right hand corner. It is in the lake here, so make sure you've got a bit of health because you will encounter a whole host of little nasties that are going to come and eat you, and there's nowhere really to jump and get out of the way. So the battery's located right in the middle of the lake on the back of a bunch. Next up, we're in Skethermoor in the top right-hand corner for the first atomic battery in this location. There are 3 here in total, so the most out of all the areas. And it's in this little sort of lake here. Now, you want to be careful because there's a lot of leeches in here, but jump straight on in the water and over here to the back of the bard machine. And if you can balance yourself out of the leech's way, you'll be able to get it. Because whilst your health is going down, it won't let you pick it up, which is a pain in the arse. For the next location in Skethermoor, you're going to want to come to Nora's barn, which is in the top right-hand corner and relatively easy to get into, but it's booby-trapped to the nuts, so be careful when you're on your way in. Now, when you're in the inner courtyard, go into this door here, and as you open it, and as you come in, you will notice Nora just there.
Someone there? Who the hell are you? No sort of moves or I'll shoot you dead.
She's not very friendly.
Who sent you? Alf sent you, did he? Well, if he vouches for you, that'll have to do. I'm guessing he wants his message. Right, here's the... You're not from round here at all. I won't ask where you came from, but I do want to know what... Word to the wise, though. Some of the villagers, they're all dead now. Look, we got off on the wrong foot. My name's Nora. Now I try to help the village. I can trade if... Aye, there's a big old bunk. I know there's a... I also know any road. I heard it's... Believe you me. What? How'd you manage? You find out useful or interesting. Folk around here have it bloody hard.
Now, if it's your first time meeting her, she will give you a hell of a lot of clues to the Interchange and what is going on in Wyndham. If not, then you can do a trade. And for the final atomic battery in Skethermoor, you're going to want to come here to the vehicle storage bunker. Now, the vehicle storage bunker is just next to the greenhouse, and it's got the Access L1 on it. You will also need to come here to get the radio keycard if you've got that far in the questline. Now, when you're down here, there's a pneumatic dispatch pot on the tube. I'd recommend using that because there's a lot of loot in here. You want to come straight down and into here. Normally, there's a lot of bad dudes here if you haven't already dealt with them. So if you've not been here before, you will, you'll be greeted with a heavy amount of dudes. Then just follow it round to the left-hand side. So the stairs are just there that you've come in from. Go all the way through. And then on the first bunk bed here, pick that up. That's the vehicle storage bunker key. Come out of here and swing a left and go all the way to this back corner. Now, if you want the radio key, go to the left and then you'll go up there. On the right hand side, this is the vehicle storage bunker. Go all the way in, and as you can see, the atomic battery is just sat there waiting for you. There is radiation in here, but I'd recommend just avoiding the sort of yellow areas. If you can avoid those, you'll be fine. And for the final location, you're going to want to come to Casterfell Woods. Now, in Casterfell Woods, you will meet a trader by the name of Billy Gorse. He is just here, and he looks a little bit strange. But if you trade with him, he will give you an atomic battery. There is a lot of stuff you have to trade for these batteries, though, as I've mentioned before. He really, really likes anything to do with poison. So I'd recommend bringing stuff like that for him. Now, if you're brave enough, there is a final way that you can get these Molotovs, and that is from the Bard dudes here. Now, these dudes are brutal, and will absolutely annihilate you, but if you get the chance, taking them down and stealing the atomic core from behind them is relatively doable. I wouldn't recommend taking on the flamethrowers, because as you've just seen, it doesn't go well.